welcome everyone to another Phoenix Wright live stream. The second here for... No, this is our third stream of Trials and Tribulations, actually. I was wrong. But Troy, I see you in the chat. You are early, man. I'm not used to seeing you in here at all for these streams. Welcome, man. I'm good to go. I'm ready. I got my water to be hydrated today. And we are all set. But now it's time for the most important part of every one of these streams. And that's to test and see if we even have in-game audio. Because that is always the biggest question when we stream is, will the audio work? I have to get to a point where I know I'm going to have audio. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh, we're good. Oh, we're good. We got that audio. We got that in-game audio. No technical difficulties. We are set. Can't guarantee the sound alerts will work too well on my part, but we're good to go. Now, I don't remember. Did we? Yeah, okay. We talked completely to our boy Luke Atmey. And what I'll do, I've got to remember all this in my brain. Got the security camera footage, photo. Wait a minute, that took place at what? 12:58 a.m. and 43 seconds. Okay. Purloin. Purloin. That's a fancy. I'm gonna add that to my vocabulary outside of just knowing the name of the Pokemon. Purloin. That is being added to my vocabulary. I'm gonna use that. I will be coming to purloin, the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasures of Kirain exhibit. Take good care of this speckled urn, won't you? Please don't. What? I like the purloin? You don't want me to utilize that? Jaren, you want me to have a basic vocab. Thought you were looking out for my best interests. Basic vocab is not it. I think we talked to him about everything. Let's move. Have I ever gave up that idea? I don't know. Legitimately do not know. You gonna look at this? Desiree? No? Okay, cool. Thanks for not helping me out with my investigation. He ain't here. Where else can we go? Okay. So, Miss Andrews ain't got shit for us. Good to know. Anybody at the warehouse? Nope. What did I do last stream? It's been 7 days and I've forgotten. I talked to you about everything. Did I talk to you about the pansy? This man surrendered to the police, admitting that he was masked. Maybe so. but I'm not convinced that he's really behind the thefts. He is. He sounds pretty sure. Just look at his forehead. It's all in the shape of his mouth and eyes. You see the Raiders made the splash today with Kenyon Drake? Yeah, I saw they signed Kenyon Drake. Jags have been very quiet. Outside of trading Josh Oliver, they've been nothing. Which is weird. But yeah, I did see the Kenyon Drake signing. Maybe they in talks. Yeah, I'm wondering if they're... I feel like something's gonna happen. They've still got $40 million in cap space. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna be, but I feel like something's gonna happen. Whether it's a trade or something else. This is the classic face of a thief. It is unmistakable. Is there anything that isn't unmistakable to you? What do you know about her? You know nothing. Okay, cool. Cool. What about Jags trade Miles Jack and Josh Allen for Julio Jones? No, please no, don't do that. As much as Julio would be cool to have, no, don't do that. That's not good. That's not good. That better not happen. Oh, him. Yes, well, I saw him earlier. That wretched detective has let the thief slip through his fingers every single time. Wretched, huh? Now that I think about it, I wonder if they aren't working together. Huh? Luke, you know my boy Gumshoe. He ain't that smart to work with a thief, I'm just saying. The thief would not want to work with Gumshoe. We know this. If you ask me, Luke Atmey, I believe the two of them are co-conspirators. If Detective Gumshoe heard that, he'd probably cry. He is a surprisingly sensitive guy. Better yet, kayfabe news. Jags trade Miles Jack and Josh Allen to the Raiders. Free safety Jeff Heath. Okay, now you're pulling news out that even kayfabe news couldn't act like it's legit. This will surely be Mask to Mask's final heist. Last time I came close and managed to retrieve the stolen treasure. To the Jags, of course it is. No, they're stupid. They're just not that stupid. Remember, drafted a punter with Wilson on the board. That was Gene Smith. The dude was a dumbass. And also his reasoning was stupid. His reasoning was he wanted a starter. Stupidest reasoning. Last time I came close and managed to retrieve the stolen treasure. Mark my words, this criminal of humanity will be found guilty in due time. And then I, Luke Atmey, Ace Detective, will dance with joy. Really would love to know how he dances with joy. Word is Raiders are already in talks with Kyle Fuller. Yeah, I expected him to get a lot of looks immediately. I saw Ian Rappaport tweet that he was available, and I'm just like, yep. Broncos and Raiders are in the big push. Yeah, I wouldn't expect the Jags to be pushing for him. They're kind of set at corner. Broncos and Raiders both make sense. I have no clue what you're blabbering about, but I guess we'll find out soon. Bears have given Akeem Hicks permission to seek a trade. Ooh. Not gonna lie, I would not mind Akeem Hicks as a jag. That is something I'd be down for. I doubt he's gonna do anything here. Okay. Whoops. You got anything on that? No? Okay. You got anything on this? No? Okay. He's got nothing. We've gotten all the information out of Luke Atmey as we can. Okay. We've talked to her about just about everything, right? Oh. We've asked her about that one. John Silver's challenging for the TNT title. Too bad Maki is back in Japan. Could add some great storytelling. He's gonna do it for Maki still. He's gonna do it for Maki Ito still. How about this one? Hey! So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick! That emblem is top secret! Don't you remember? Oh yeah, I remember talking about this now. I remember that now. Okay, you're pointless now. Oh wait, is he gonna say something new about the guard? The guard monitors the visitor's room. Looks like he doesn't have much to do right now. I can tell because he's looking at the camera and making funny faces. That man right there does not look like he'd be a man to make funny faces at the camera. Just a hunch. I'm assuming he would not be one of those guys making funny faces at the camera. Can I show Miss Andrews this? No. She doesn't know shit? Okay. Come on, Miss Andrews, you gotta know something, right? Miss Andrews, why don't you know shit? I'm really disappointed in you. I know we looked over most of this, if not all of it. Whoops. I'm pretty sure I was right on the other side of these doors. Yeah, and according to the security camera data, someone was in there last night. What I'd like to do to him. I just thought we'd be able to read whatever that thing is. And we know why. It's this. It got moved. According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through those big doors last night, right?
Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go up once, you know.
My, you are the most help. I don't think I examined his room.
Ah, so the music in this room is coming from here?
Luke Atmey Elegy, composed by Luke Atmey. This lovely device is called a gramophone. In days of yore, people listened to music on them.
Ah, that's just what I thought. I told you so, Nick. Ah, there's a cold breeze coming from this hearth.
It seems you've fallen for my little deception. You see, this fireplace conceals a rather unexpected device. Yes, a high-tech air conditioner. That's what you guys do, right? You have your air conditioner in your secretly concealed fake fireplace. Right? This isn't weird at all. By a guy with a weird name. Who's pompous as hell.
Well, why would you put an air conditioner in there?
In the summer, it acts as an air conditioner. And in the winter, it's a heater. Clever. Oh, you got Nick Martin? You got Texans center Nick Martin? I mean, congrats. The Texans O-line was absolute garbage, and that includes with Laramie Tunsil. So, congrats. I guess. Oh God, Eddie Jackson with a face palm. Oh Lord. Oh, didn't mean to click on that. Dan's rap sheet. Oh, Randy Bullock going to the Lions? Dear Lord. Oh, Matt Prater went to Arizona. I didn't even know that.
That's quite a large portrait of yourself you have there.
Yes, I wanted it to say to everyone who saw it, look at me, look at me. With a model so fine, I knew the portrait would also be aesthetically pleasing.
That's nice.
That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books.
My Life as an Ace Detective, an abridged edition by Luke Atmey, Ace Detective.
Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies.
Ah, would you look at that? There's a little Luke Atmey doll at the helm. How cute.
There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. I mean, it looks like he's trying to be an alchemist as well. The only reason Nick Martin only allowed one sack is because Deshaun had to roll out constantly. If he didn't roll out as much as he did, he might have let up more. Enough of me to look at that. The glass sliders here have different names on them.
This one says Atmey virus.
I think we know who started the pandemic. Just saying.
This guy is just dying to make a name for himself, huh?
It's getting kind of irritating, actually. No, I can't look at the plates. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment.
Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen.
No. Oh, you want to know if I played Russell Westbrook tonight? Funny story about that. I had him in my lineup. And then I was doing my research, and let me finish. I was doing my research, and you know the word was he wasn't gonna play, and then it was, oh, he's available. So I'm like, okay, maybe he won't see as many minutes as he normally does. So I'll switch out him for Dame. Dame's only 100 cheaper. And then I saw his points and everything on Twitter before the stream. Yeah. Every time. I'm more concerned about my wagers tonight than I am about my FanDuel lineup, but every fucking time. No, not carbon, oxygen and hydrogen.
Oh, well, there are always alternative theories, I guess.
Oh my god, Maya's a flat earther. That's right there, that says it. If by alternative theories you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours. Is that everything here? Is that all of it? Did I look at all the shit that Look At Me has to offer? I think so. You got any more shit to talk about? No? Alright. Come on. Just... Oh! Yeah, we had to look at the green envelope. That's what it was. I knew that was something we had to look at, but I couldn't remember what it was. Okay, Maya, you're blacklisted from the Phoenix Wright games. I knew we had to look at something. Did not remember what it was, though.
Hey, Nick! Remember what Detective Atmey said?
See what Roddy White said about Watson's case? Nope. All I know is the lawsuits have been filed. Well, 3 of them have. But I saw nothing about any reactions to it. Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it.
Okay, let's have a look.
It's possible to make someone give you oral sex. This is a far stretch, and everybody wants to get paid. Okay, Roddy White, whatever you say. That's not the best reaction to that, if you ask me. But who am I to tell Roddy White what to say?
If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th,
letter. Sure looks like a major clue, all right. Who's at the door? Oh yeah, you had generic voice that is just very basic. Oh, looks like someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. Oh God. Oh Lord, who is it? Who is it? Is it Gumshoe or is it Atmey? It's one of the two, and I bet you I'm gonna say Gumshoe. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. You think it's not Larry? It's not Larry. Oh shit, maybe it is. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Oh, pretty lady. Oh God, that might be Larry. Like, really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Yep. Yep. Oh my. You smell that? I smell trouble. And when you smell trouble, it's normally the butts. It's gotta be. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Well, maybe it... You're... Oh my God, it is Larry! When something stinks, it's always the butts. Oh my God. Like Nick, it's you, man, and Maya too. What a fluke.
Ah! Larry! Long time no see!
What? You know each other? No, like Nicky boy? Like Nick, do you and this girl have, like, you know, something going on, man? Holy shit, I need to play the lottery. I'm like, yeah, man, go get a ticket real quick. Like, man, what's going on? You getting some, bruh? Something? Like, I underestimated you, Nick. I didn't think you were such a player, man. A gorgeous lady like this. And married, too. Like, way to go, dude. Oh my God, he is so Shaggy. He is so Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Like, his dialogue fits it perfectly. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Oh God, I love Larry. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Like, hey man, that wasn't nice. I was like your very first client, man. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. What he used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Is he? Oh my God. Look at what he's wearing. Did somebody, somewhere, think it was a good idea to hire Larry Butts as security? Because if so, stupidest human being on the planet. Like, hey, come on now, man. You're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. Larry, bruh, I don't think you need help being embarrassed. I mean, that movie studio did hire an 80-year-old woman as security. Yeah, but even I gotta say, I think Miss Oldbag's more qualified than Larry. This is Larry Butts we're talking about. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to go check on my bike. The Raiders trying to bring back Cordero? Look at that. Like nice girl, that Desiree? Or that Desi? How have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. Fucking Larry. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. Dear Lord, they haven't talked in 2 years? And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is like part of my uniform from my part-time job. But like, I can't believe it's been 2 years, man. They say time flies when you're having fun. What's wrong? Like, Nick, I gotta tell you, man. Women, I just don't trust them anymore. How did we know? How did I know this is where we were gonna go? Always the women with you, Larry. You got dumped again? Like, well, you know Bennifer. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago, man. Oh, Larry's just got his headphones in. These hoes ain't loyal. That's like where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed, man. Bennifer? Caddy Tom? I never heard of either of them. Like, anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me, man. Can you believe it? No, Larry, I don't understand why any woman would choose anything over you, my guy. Why? Why would they dare do that?
Well, actually. Anyways, sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Like women, they're so... Oh, man! Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Oh, God. Larry's gonna kill me. It's been so long since I've had to do Shaggy. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So like, oh, whoops, wrong voice. So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? Like, what do you mean? I'm like just a natural born nice guy, that's all, man. Well, like, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Like, yeah, man, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Oh God, it's Ron's wallet. I do remember what voice Ron had. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it! Desi's picture is in here. Like, yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Larry, you wonder why the women choose other things over you. That line right there kind of puts it into perspective, bruh. That line right there kind of puts it into perspective. Listen to yourself, Larry. Listen. Hey, Nick! It's not what you're thinking at all, man. No, I'm pretty sure it is. you haven't changed a bit. Larry, bro, you need help. Oh no, man. I mean, like, she's a married woman. That's just like bad news, dude. Also, I don't think she'd go for Larry. He ain't making that kind of money. We already know Desiree here's a bit of a gold digger, so he really is here just to check out Miss Delight.
So you said you found it at your job, right?
Like, yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard, man. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? Well, her husband is in jail right now, so... I mean, you make a point. Good thing she didn't find out how much Phoenix makes, and then she would have been all over Phoenix, and we would have had a big issue there. Because remember the last time Phoenix got a chick that he got way out of his coverage on. I mean, he outkicked his coverage on the last one, and she was a murderer. If he had outkicked his coverage on this, there would have been more issues here. A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So what time was it when you found this last night? Oh, why are you asking me that, man? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 o'clock in the morning, man, on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Yet. Oh, Lord. Like, anyway, there's nothing weird about that, man. After all, he works there.
He works there? You mean Mr. Delight?
Like, sure. Here, take a look at this, man. It's right there in his wallet.
What's this card?
Like it's a key card for the security company, man. See? It's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you are working part-time at a security company, right? Like, that's right. Why are you making that scary face, dude? Security company. Huh. Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Yo, Larry, what else can you tell me? So you sure about this key card? Like, yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in, man. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
It leaves a record?
Like, yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Like, whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but the data is off limits to outsiders. Like, if I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. Bruh, you said you came here not to do that. You are the worst liar. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Like, hey man, be serious. You know what I was interested in? Yeah, we know, bruh. We know. If Mask to Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. Phoenix, I don't think that's gonna be an issue, mainly because I don't think our boy Larry makes the money to pull off that heist. Hey Larry, what about this? Larry ain't got that game. Or that money. You're right there. Like what? If you've got something to say, man, then say it already. Like, huh? A blackmail letter? I feel like with that voice, I have to enunciate with my hands. Or like I can't put it all into perspective. Do you know anything about this? Like what? Like I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Huh? What? Who the fuck is Alexis? Like I can't believe you do this to me, man. I thought you were my friend. $50,000, man. I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Woo! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Like, man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security, man, right on the envelope. Yeah? So what? Like, that's why I got a part-time job, man, at KB Security. What? Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company. Whew. KB Security, the company in this blackmail letter. You know about it? Like, that's why I work, man. Yeah, in fact, I'm on the job right now, man. Now, why the fuck is he here? If he's currently on payroll, on the clock, why is he here? Huh? So what are you doing here, then? Me and Maya on the same wavelength right now, which scares me. Like, well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away, man. Don't start making Tom and Jerry references, man. We don't need that. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Like, let me see. About 30 minutes by car, man, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Or, I saw Maya. Wrong voice. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordy Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Ron Delight was at KB Security, then when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the secret urn! Hey, Nick! Your phone! Hello? Is this the right residence? Pearls? Where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordy Taylor to try to find some more clues, but
I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick! Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along, and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zavari when he's excited.
Oh, she ended up at Luke Atmey's office. Luke Atmey, ace detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
Alright. I'm a little scared.
Wait a minute. When did fucking Pearl get a cell phone? How does she know Phoenix's number? What the fuck's going on? Alright, let's go, Maya. Like, wait a second, Nick. Don't go, man. What? Like that phone call just now. Sounded like a real cutie. Oh, god damn it. Larry. She's 9, Larry. She's 9. Fuck you, Larry. Another one of your, special friends, man. Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Like, somebody needs to get the FBI on Larry immediately.
Mrs.
Oh, I bit my tongue. I bit, like, the back of my tongue.
Mr. Nick, Mr. Maya. Pearly! I never thought I'd see you two again.
No way. Okay. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were last here?
I mean, there's a bag on the table. Now that you mention it, you know what I'm gonna say. What's in the bag?
This bag! I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick! Come on! Open it up!
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open up his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation.
That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Not gonna make a joke. Not gonna make a joke. I'm not gonna do it. You can't make me. I'm not gonna do it. Well, hello there.
He's here!
What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Oh, instead the devil made me do it. Maya made me do it.
Nick, I can't believe you! You ratted me out! You're a snitch! You know what snitches get stitches.
A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about him? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Zavari! Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime? What the fuck does that mean? Anybody got any clue what the fuck that means? Who is this Sir William and why will he be dropping his panties before lunchtime? That also seems very inappropriate for one Sir William. This man's been knighted. He should not be dropping his panties in front of people. Nor before lunchtime. That just seems even worse. Oh God. Alright.
Wow, Nick! Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting!
What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Mr. Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atmey, will take the stand. As expected, we get to fucking question Luke Atmey, and I am pumped for it. And then, Zavari! My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thieves, co-conspirators.
Conspirators?
You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial.
What are you talking about?
Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say you are, I'm sure you've heard of him. It's gotta be the one and only, right? His name is Godot. Godot? What? Who? In the words of Tomatonga, who the fuck is you? Godot? First things first, the identity. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty.
Hey! Last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is the mask.
My dear lady, times may change, but people, sadly, do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Okay, who's Godot? Or Godot? However you know what? We're gonna find out how to pronounce it right now. You know what? Google Translate. Because it's gonna bug me until I know. It's Godot. Okay, it's Godot. That's what I kind of thought maybe, but, you know. Because I was thinking Gal Gadot, and I thought it was pronounced Godot. The T is silent.
Who is this Godot person?
It's not surprising that the spirit medium has not heard his name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Wait, what? Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godot? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick?
It's no surprise that spirit mediums such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Mile Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad.
Huh?
In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you can call him the Luke Atmey of the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Celia, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. Whew, time to go to court. Who's ready to go to court? Who's ready to meet the judge again? Who's ready to see the judge? And what is going to be added to the fanfic? That is always the biggest question. I bet you that Desiree is going to come up on the stand and we're going to have to question her, and that's when things will drop for the fanfic. October 13th, 9:36 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby numero 4.
Hey, Nick!
What is it? Something wrong?
Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy! Oh, so check out the mask glossy I bought.
Why? You bought this? Where?
From the little tent in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
They're selling mask-to-mask publicity photos. Oh my god. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do his voice. It's been a week. I haven't done a nerdy voice in a while.
Oh, come on. I'm guilty. Throw the book at me.
Wait.
Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it.
Yeah, I did. But it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you.
Because I did it. Yeah, I'm the criminal. Me. He's at it again. I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor. I admit it.
But you don't have the sacred urn, right?
Well, That's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime.
Normally, when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic. But you... Yikes.
Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please.
Oh God. Oh Lord, she's speaking French now.
Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, the Desiree, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy?
What she means is, she swears to protect your wallet, yeah. She'll take care of the cash in the bank, that's about it.
I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you.
So why are you smiling when you say it?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck.
To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is masked to mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. Yeah, because that's not sus. Yeah, definitely. Go run some errands or watch your husband in court hopefully get off scot-free. You know, errands kind of more important, right? He doesn't have the secret urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Mr. Delight. You gotta use his credit card before the IRS seizes it. Yeah. October 13th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 6. Oh, it's been a little while. There he is! Look at him up there. Oh, the new attorney. He looks edgy as fuck. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh my God, what voice do I give you? Oh man. I like this dude. I like his getup. He's got the 2 ear piercing. He's got the double ear piercing. He's got a nice vest on. Blue shirt, white tie. I like it. Ooh. What do you get? I feel like he gets the, like, overly cool guy voice. Like, hello there. Hello. He's like the dude all the chicks are, like, fawning over. What about the prosecution? Are you ready too? What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you... Wait a minute. Here we go. You ready for this? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? So my own franchise mode in Madden. For just BSing, I managed to get Le'Veon Bell, D.D. Westbrook, Malik Jackson, and Malcolm Butler in year 1's preseason. That's a hell of a get. Are you ready to pass judgment? You still have 11 million cap space after that? Dear Lord. What? No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I am Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. I feel like I have to hold my arm like this if I'm gonna do his voice, because I feel like that's how he holds his arm.
Ah! He's the one that Detective Atmey was talking about!
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Well, I've got some bad news. I've got some bad news for you, Godot. You're in a Phoenix Wright game, which means you lose to one Mr. Phoenix Wright. Huh. None. Wait a minute. My hearing aid must have been turned down. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Wait, what? Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law? Are you mask to mask? Huh, don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts. Oh my, this dude is just walking edge and sex appeal. That's all this dude is. This dude was made for the women. Larry, you gotta be like this dude. Persona 5 music kicks in. You'll never see it coming. Oh.
This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick?
Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Wright. It's right.
Nick! Is he a friend of yours?
No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man? Who is this masked individual? I've returned from the depths of hell. Bruh, you are an edgelord, man. You just played some, like, lawyer simulators to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo. It's Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. Well, what is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two. This dude, like, I picked the perfect voice for him because he is just too much of edge, too much edgy. Godot might want to look at Wright's resume. Yeah, he might. He's only defended one guilty man. Well then, let's hear from the first witness. Who's first up? Oh, our boy. That's our boy. Hey, Gumshoe, what you doing, man? My name is, no one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. Okay. Master Mask crimes. You want to know about that? Well, Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent the card on to Lordy Taylor. This pattern is to always go after only the most precious eye pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T. So then the actual identity of this masked mask is... Mr. Godot, what are you... What the fuck? Where's Blackjack when we need him? Did that man just get served a drink? Are you... This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I call BS. I think this man's got Blackjack on his side serving him drinks. Why is my guy, Phoenix, not getting served drinks during the trial? I feel like favoritism. Favoritism. We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Oh, it's a coffee. Okay. You don't got the tan. What hair trim? Sorry. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. This man getting served coffee just in the middle of the case? Very well. It's only coffee after all. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. Oh, hey, looky there. Been a little while since we got a bot in stream. Been a little while. Darren, you want to take care of that? Or should I? There you go. You beat me to it. Proceed with your cross-examination, Miss Wright. Got no time for your butt language. This is a court of law. We ain't got time for bots. Well, Nick, what are you going to do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Mask the Mask who stole the urn. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yup, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. Not a single one. It's true. I'm a Zavari, author of thieves. Gumshoe, Zavari doesn't work well with you, man. I love Raiders fans saying Hudson left the Raiders because of Carr when Hudson is literally Carr's children's godfather. Yeah, I mean, who knows why I left? You never know. Until he says so.
And author? He's written books about thieves?
I think he probably meant to say authority. The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be Butterfingers. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Except maybe for the thief's mom, that is. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Zavari, do you? Who is this person? Zavari. He sounds German. His name is Luke Atmey, sir. Well, Solomon Thomas is over the moon to be on Gruden's team. Yeah, that's good. Guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck? Guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be. It looks like the thief is toying with me, even now. I mean, everybody's taking rather cheap deals now, Jaren. It's just cheap season. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards? Of course I am. Except, the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until the crime occurred.
That's because Detective Atmey stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police.
Was the calling card that Lordly Taylor received authentic? You think the Dolphins are trying to lure Deshaun Watson with the signing of Will Fuller? I don't think really it means anything, because it all comes down to the Texans letting him go, and I don't think that's happening, because the Texans are stupid. Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. Well, we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real. They might have to because of the case. Yeah, that's probably what Deshaun Watson's hoping. Even though he's got to worry about that, he's probably also hoping it forces the Texans to get rid of him. Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Mask to Mask's emblem. His fifth heist and your fifth screw-up, huh? Objection, pal! I got an objection on you! That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. But this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away. Get me?
Wow, it looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atmey.
Art pieces? Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Deer of Ammonon. I got no idea what that is, but That's what he was after. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? No, sir. It's a blue diamond. Single red diamond. Next was the crown of Bangora. You know, the thing you put on your heads. After that was the left hand of Hades. And then the portrait of Megina, sir. Detective Atmey retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum. And the target of his fifth and last robbery was the sacred urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. He's really big on that, you know, the deep web, the dark web, whatever the kids call it nowadays.
Somehow Mr. Delight doesn't look the type.
Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. That's why we're short with Master Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T. To a T. Don't we have his MO? Really? We didn't put like his MO in the huh. Okay. Look at Master Mask striking that pose. What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T? I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. Ugh, I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. Then, there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. Dislocated wrist? I think I've seen dislocated wrist before. I've seen dislocated knee plenty. I think I've seen dislocated wrist. And finally, his target was an art piece. They're all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so, since his robbery seems to fit all those conditions. That's right. It means the mask is behind it.
Nick, it definitely looks like it was the Mask who stole the urn.
But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Mask.
But!
Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself.
So even though we know it was the Mask that did it,
maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Mask that did it. What would be the evidence to show that he didn't do it? I like that. Has great powers of deduction, yet rarely makes sense. Bruh, he is more edgy in that picture than he is normally. While the Jets signed LaMarcus Joyner to a one-year deal, they're signing a number of people now lately. They signed Keelan Cole earlier. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know which one it is I have to go on, because I legitimately just noticed there's a typo in the letter. So it's either the calling card, I think it's the MO, because the MO does not fit. There's a typo. I might be wrong on this, and I just want to save just in case. Because I want to keep all my shit. Okay, it's not that. There's literally a typo in the letter that I just now noticed. He asks for to keep the speckled urn safe. Not the sacred urn, the speckled urn. I'm telling you, that's gotta be the contradiction. Mm-hmm. Fuck. I swear that's gotta be it for some of them in here, because it's the only thing that would contradict that it's mask to mask. Like, if it's not that, I don't see what the evidence is. he sent a card. Yeah, he did. What am I missing here? What did I look over? Okay, it was the whole point that the urn is worth nothing. I got a little too headstrong on the typo. Can I ask you something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean?
Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing?
No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Mask to Mask would normally go after. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Mask to Mask. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Mask to Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? Funny enough, I had a cup of coffee before this stream because I was quite tired, so maybe I'm turning into Godot. This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite. Well, what? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Mask to Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Mask to Mask's methods. A fake. A fake mask. A fake Damask.
Fake Damask? That sounds so ridiculous. But I like it.
Now before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared and Lloyd Lee Taylor that night was actually a fake. Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. Looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact fake Damask. There's a typo. What is this evidence supposed to prove? Huh. Well, it proves someone here is a fake, alright. It proves that this lawyer is a fake. What? But there's a typo. These prosecutors sure know how to twist the knife.
This is no time to be impressed. Think it over again. When he stole the urn, his photo was taken, right? Who knows? Maybe there's something on there that shows he's a fake.
You talking about the photo we got from Atmey? Are you ready yet, Mr. Wright? Looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I'm mainly just looking at this to see the differences in them. Oh no, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought the difference was. Okay. Yep. The proof is right here. I didn't even notice it initially. Like when we first got the publicity photo, I didn't even notice there was a like happy face on his chest. I didn't even notice it. I'm not noticing anything tonight. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Huh. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on. Use this pointer and show us just what it is that's peculiar. Whatever he said. This right here, of course. You mean Mask de Mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at.
Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning?
The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Damask's chest. A breach here? Bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once. Ah, Judge, I love you. You're amazing. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. Yeah, man, the judge got his horse in the back. He got his horses in the back. A clasp. Yeah. Ah! I see now. I see clearly now the rain is gone. But the mask in the security photo. Yeah! He has no brooch! Yeah, son of a bitch. That brooch is the same as the emblem on Damask's calling card and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Mask Damask is a fake. Ah, I've been fooled again. Mask Damask. Can. Order. It's true. Damn true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Kinda got into use a little bit there. Don't know how I... Hey now. Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. The fuck? Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Huh. The brooch you're talking about? Do you mean this? I had it the entire time. And you didn't even know, Mr. Wright. Call yourself a lawyer. Just have a cup of my coffee. Godot number 108. Perfectly made. Perfectly crafted. I know, this just... Oh, this is smooth. I love this smooth jazz. It's fantastic. This is like the best part of Godot, is the background music. Eh, that's Master Mask's brooch. Where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. Wait. I remember when I got to that crime scene. He's just like an old, like, detective in a like 1920s movie. I love it. I just imagine black and white. We get the old flashback of him in the office. She came into my office. Legs towering. But I knew something was wrong. And I was gonna figure out exactly what that thing was. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? You must mean the Amy Faye statue. Why didn't you tell me about this, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. So I always have something up my sleeve. But in that case, in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
Grr, this guy is one cool customer.
It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too. What? Hickeys? Back in my day, hickeys were left on the neck of the man or woman that you're into. That was quite a steamy event. Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Ron DeLight's fingerprints. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. It appears to be torn off from some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. That sounds familiar, don't it? Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Huh. You mess with Godot, and you get burned. God. He's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Why does no one ever talk about me fondly? I'll never say, good job, Gumshoe. You got the job done. Gotta get back to the station. Chief's like, Gumshoe, what the fuck you doing? No one appreciates me. Nobody at all. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? Oh, this is gonna be a bitch and a half going between voices. 1 second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shush! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. Right before my eyes. What's clear? Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's even been able to penetrate my secret veil. I love how edgy Godot is, and all he is the visor shit that he's got, and he drinks coffee. That's his character, and he's so fucking edgy. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atmey, Ace Detective, and his rising star, illuminating the heavens.
Boy, these two make a perfect pair.
They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail. You have heard correctly. My specifically made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Bruh, Atmey. Why you gotta go at my boy Gumshoe like that? What'd he do to you? He did nothing. Nothing. Yes, I see. You know what? I'm actually going to add that to the fanfic. Useless detective worth absolutely nothing. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. Oh God, are you ready for this? It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date change. That's when my nemesis, the infamous mask to mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal. My specifically made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see the witnesses. The witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. Well, Sir Old-Timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of an ordinary thief, but the king of thieves, the great Mask to Mask, my arch enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Before we do this cross-examination, I'm going to take a quick ad break. I'm going to go use the bathroom. You guys do what you want to do. If you're subbed, of course, talk to the couch for a bit if you'd like. Or take your own bathroom break. We'll be back in about a minute or so. Cam signed his tender. Nice to see. That means that DJ Chark trade that all the Ravens fans were oh so clamoring for the other day, not happening. Wasn't happening anyways. I'll be back in a bit. And we're back. Jaren, I also have one specific thing you're going to have to do for me. Starting whenever the Portland, New Orleans game starts. I need you to give me specific updates. I need updates on Dame and his threes, and I need to know how many points Zion has. Now, this is only going to go on for about an hour or so, since we're probably going to run till 11, maybe 11:30. But that's all I need from you. I need those specific updates. Let's get to pressing. So that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer. You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh? So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too.
Gumshoe also said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before.
Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure on your pigeony? Yeah? Yeah. On your pigeony head, that is. Pigeony. That's a word. In any case. Dancingly descended? From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone, please save me. So how is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow, while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. I'm literally trying to do his voice without moving my teeth. So just keep them clenched. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and softly sold shoes. Kinda works. I hereby W. Ace Dunce. So you didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all that I can recall. That's not very solid as far as testimony goes. However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. Got the ESPN tab open for the Blazers and Pelicans. Good man. Just give me periodic updates. So, like, if Dame makes a 3, let me know. If he doesn't, you don't have to tell me. And for Zion, just give me a point update every so often. I'm only looking for 25. I only need 25 out of him. So, I'm hoping he can get it. Literally, this is a bet I need. I need 25 from Zion and 5 threes from Dame, which that's asking a lot. I think Dame can do it. I also think Zion can hit 25, so let's hope. It's not a great bet. I only put 50 cents on it, but we'll see. It got the odds boost. I play mainly the boosted odds. We'll see. I did make my bet last night. I bet that, what was it? The odds boost was that Luka and Kawhi were going to combine for 60 plus points, and they just barely did. My thought process was Kawhi can get 20 and Luka can get 40. It was 42 from Luka, 20 from Kawhi. I was like, thank God. It captures his image perfectly, This should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Then let's continue with the testimony. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing. That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually, yes, by a fire extinguisher. And what happened? I was knocked out.
And you lost your memory, too.
You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with. He may have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that wasn't how I was knocked senseless. And then... About this 30 minutes, my silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium.
As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying.
I think he's saying that he was out cold. So, what happened during those 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. That spin of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just what is he going on about?
There's something suspicious about Detective Atmey. How can he not have noticed when the thief came in?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
Huh? Which piece?
The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? Wait a minute. Yeah, no, this before. Yeah, just as I began to turn. No, you didn't turn at all. You were hitting the back of the head. Which means he didn't turn. What? But it means he didn't turn if he's hitting the back of the head. That's not how it works. Unless the way he's talking is like he got hit in the back of the head as he was turning. Which makes no sense still. Thunder Rosa to be a ref? That's a waste of Thunder Rosa's talents. That is a waste of Thunder Rosa's talents. What? And what evidence does that contradict? Harbaugh said he hopes Lonzo gets traded because he can't stand New Orleans. Just the city? The team? Like, is that really the reason? Oh, the city. That makes no sense! Like, that's the most LeVar Ball thing to say. So it had already been moved by that point. Okay. I legit am so confused at what they want me to find now. Because that I get. I get this one. But this I don't get. It contradicts the evidence that he wasn't able to fight back. How? We have no evidence that says he fought back. Like, we have this that says he got bonked in the head. I'm actually gonna listen to him say this again because I want to get an idea of. He said, well, from the entrance, I suppose. See, like, I don't remember half the location areas. Storeroom entrance. Okay, yeah, so he did come through the entrance. Man, tonight is not my night for this. Okay, Jaren, here we go. First things first. As I always do, I only ask for a little, and then we'll see how stupid I really am. What spot is it? Like, what dialogue option is it? Because I feel like it's gotta be either the just as he began to turn, or the darkness swallowed him option. The guy doesn't say? What? Does it say what evidence it is then? Because that seems really sus. On your own time. Oh, Lord. I want to look at this camera footage one more time. Okay, it has no date. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened. Yes, that's all I can recall. Contradicts the evidence. Fourth statement. So it is him being knocked out. Okay, that I thought is what it was, but I'm gonna try and figure this out. I've got, like, I know one that didn't already work. I tried that and it didn't work. Okay, nope, never mind. I got one more idea. Okay, yeah, no, I got nothing. I got nothing. Give me the evidence. Give me the evidence. The brooch. Oh, that makes sense now. I didn't think about that. Because he got ripped off. He would have ripped it off. Oh, I feel stupid. Now that makes sense. I wasn't even thinking about the brooch. Oh, that makes sense. God damn it. Looks like it was torn off. Fuck. Lillard hit a 3. Sweet. 4 more to go. God damn it. Mr. Atmey, I'm an idiot. Could you take a look at this with your special monocle of yours? This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Mask Damask. Zion's been quiet. Brandon Ingram's going off. That's the wrong forward. It is, in point of fact, Mask Damask brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Huh! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off. A piece of clothing. Dear Lord, Ingram's got 10 out of New Orleans 12? Shit. God, Ingram's killing it. Should have played him in FanDuel. Ripped off. Aha! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atmey. Oh hey, I'm not doing too bad. Even though Russell Westbrook absolutely dominated and once again had a triple-double. Why do I not play him when at this point he has a triple-double nightly? God damn it. You know what? Frank Ntilikina did pretty well for me. Not gonna lie. I'm happy with that outing. Happy with Alex Burks too. Not happy with Danilo Gallinari. Well, he's triple-double man for a reason, yeah. I should just every night bet that he's going to have a triple-double. Maybe I'll make some good money then. No. That's what sports bettors do. Yeah, I should just do that. At this point, I should just do that every night. Every night, just bet if he's playing, he's going to have triple-double. Detective Atmey, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No, wait, just a moment, Sir Oldtimer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time. Isn't that right?
You talk too much. You talk too much. You never shut up. She's gonna be on Botchamania. Witness, so are you now saying that you and the thief fought? Yeah, Maya gonna be on Botchamania, all the spot calling. Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atmey, agree completely. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atmey cannot be easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. BAM! And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of masked mask. Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has been a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. You know, and I'm also busy writing a fanfic. That can't be good. Hey. Let's press. Hey, Dame's hit 2 threes now. Awesome. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. I'm feeling pretty good about Dame hitting 5 threes right now. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Zion, not so much right now. Zion, not so much. So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. You already hit number 3? Hell yeah, 2 more to go! That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer. What should I do? Should I ask more questions? About the sensor. What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up heat detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? Lordly Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment. Huh. Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, Sir Lawyer? I have to ask about the computer. So, did that computer belong to Lordly Taylor as well?
Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data.
Zion's gotta get more than 2 points. Needs 23 more points.
That was specifically designed by me, Luke Atmey.
God, man. They need to switch off. Ingram needs to switch that cruise control over to Zion, and Zion needs to just start kicking some shit in. In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data.
What's wrong, sir lawyer?
What does that mean? Discombobulated? Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, but, what exactly does it mean anyway? Now I've forgotten. What was I saying? Jeez, it's better than old people who forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. Our generation has made quite a few words these past 10 years. We even got selfie in the dictionary. Don't forget about retweet. What do you mean by a weapon from the side?
Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, Luke Atmey, was hiding in that area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse.
Sword? You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch?
Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp.
Okay, so he is talking about the Shichishido. I've already forgotten how to pronounce it. So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about your self-witness? He was trying to throw hands. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities?
But of course, in college I was the second in charge of the boxing club.
I'm sorry if I failed to find the appropriate impressive. Find that appropriately impressive. Mello out here hitting threes now? Damn it.
However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask.
This guy's a real piece of work. Can you tell us a little more about what happened?
My opponent was more powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious.
Powericious?
I assume the Atmey fighting stance. But a sudden flash of light blinded me.
So you would say, Atmey, you were blinded by the light? Wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night?
That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me.
What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? So what was this flash of light that blinded you?
I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of a woman.
Statue of Amy Faye, I'm guessing. Game hit number 4? Well, I should have that one with ease. Dame should easily hit 5 threes. I just gotta hope Zion gets his points. I was thinking Zion would have the easier part of this. Apparently not.
Well, that wasn't very much help at all.
God, man. Zion's killing me. Luckily, I played Dame in fantasy.
Well, what do you think, Nick?
Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now. Yeah, no, he's got the boards. He just doesn't have... He's not getting the points.
Yeah? What is it?
This Luke Atmey guy is definitely hiding something.
But what?
I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. I gotta know about that Atmey fighting stance. What is this Atmey fighting stance?
I'm sorry, that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore.
Josh Hart has more points than Zion right now? God damn.
But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you.
That's it? That's the Atmey fighting style? He already hit 5. That is fantastic. It was very important. Now that I know that, he's alive. We have learned a detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. It's 5 for 6 and the 3's in the first. It's fantastic for my fantasy. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. He needs to take more shots. And he needs to score more. That's all I gotta say. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. Cool. First, let's do this. Where's this third eye you're talking about? Oh, fuck. Third eye. It's fucking Matt Seidel over here.
Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead, if you like.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place?
So, lawyer, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper.
So Mr. Atmey got hit on the forehead then?
That's what he says.
I got a funny feeling about that.
Actually, so do I. So do I.
What do you think, Nick?
Well, there's only one thing that I'm absolutely sure of. Yeah, we know that. Wow. Team has 21 points. Fantastic. Let's see. Whoops. Let's see how well that's helping me. I want to see how many people actually have Dame. That's even more important. Oh, it's really fucking helping. Actually, wow, he is really lowly owned. I was expecting a good chunk. Only 28.1%. I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot better now about that. Detective Atmey, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. Or like the show after the whole Kevin Spacey situation.
What fun is this, Mr. Lawyer, Sir Lawyer? It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you.
Ew. Ew.
And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet.
I believe this is what you said yesterday.
No, the coward must have wormed his way in back in through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
From behind, huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. Zion finally got another bucket? Yay! Maybe he'll go off in the second quarter. I can only hope. As long as he gets like 12 by halftime, I'm kind of happy.
It seems I've made another mistake.
Detective Atmey, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, we got an and one with said bucket? Fuck yeah. 20 more points. 20 more points and we are there. For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad.
That's wrong.
Objection!
Bruh, can we just say I was not expecting that deep of a voice from Godot? I was not expecting that deep of an objection. This dude he was made to be pure sex appeal. If he was played in a movie, I would cast, let's see. I would cast like, he's like villainy, so it's gotta be someone I know that can play the villain well. I think I'd go the route of like a, oh god, what is his name? Idris Elba. I think I'd cast Idris Elba as Godot. I feel like he'd be smooth as shit. He can pull the edge of him off. Oh man, Idris Elba as Godot. Write it down for the live action Phoenix Wright movie. To err is human. To forgive, divine. Humans are machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die. I'm sorry. You put that dialogue in there, I gotta do it. We live, we die. Forever late in Willow's Way. Had to do it. Japan has a live-action Phoenix Wright movie released in 2012. I guarantee it's not as good as the movie we're gonna release that's got Idris Elba as Godot, I'm just saying. They live, they die. They love, they hate. Forever late in Willow's Way. And yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Bruh, his coffee went way up in the air. That was a hell of a just mug throwdown. Really? What is it like then? Surprised Japan hasn't made a live-action Danganronpa movie. I know they got a stage play of one, but I'm surprised no movie. If they've got a stage play, I mean, they can just take the stage play, change it up a bit script-wise, and you could literally roll that out as a film. You just have to change kind of a bit of formatting and some things, and you'd probably be able to do it. Because stage plays are very similar to script writing, to scripts. So, he's at 7? Oh, we're talking about it. I said I need at least 12 by halftime. Zion's doing the work. We're gonna get there. We're getting this bet. I may not hit my second bet tonight, which is a triple-double from LeBron. I don't think I'm gonna get that, but I took the chance on it. Really cheap, only put 50 cents on that. But as long as I make out on one, I'm good. Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that... The defense asserts that I'm saving. Okay. I'll keep an eye on LeBron. Game doesn't start until 10. Oh yeah, game did just start then. Never mind. So you can if you want. I'll watch the rest of that game after the stream's over though, probably while I edit. I mean, this and this. Well, actually, this is both of this. I'm just saying. I mean, like, these two are the same thing. I don't want to assert immediately that Mr. Atmey is mask to mask, even though I fully believe that is a possibility. And a strong possibility at that. But I can assert he is no ace detective. LeBron hit a 3 immediately? Fantastic. The truth is, this witness is no ace detective at all.
So, then what exactly are you saying that I am?
Well, an average detective? Okay, well that wasn't it. Our hard... Wait. I'll find it. There it is. Found it. I hardly see the relevance of that.
Well, what are you doing, Nick? Weren't you going to go on the attack?
I was planning on it, but it looks like I'm the one who got attacked myself. Got attacked instead. Never mind. Then Carter next shot. That's okay because I'm going to reload. Haha. Big brain. I think asserting him as mask to mask is arguably the right choice, but I want to go with this one first. This witness isn't Luke Atmey. He's a fake. I was just informed that a PS5 has arrived, so that's what I'm happy about. Gotta answer this text back, so I apologize. Oh, shit. Boom. Okay. Whew. I have far too nice of friends. That's the only reason I've got one. I have far too nice of friends. If my friends were like I am, they probably would have gotten me one. Legitimately, dude, he was sending me messages about things, and I'm like, there's no way he's getting me a PS5 for my birthday. That's stupid. He's stupid. And then winds up getting one. I'm just like, how the fuck? How the fuck? So, yeah, I just got nice friends. So we'll be on the PS5 Monday. Yeah, and in case you were wondering if you're new here or not and don't know when my birthday is, it was last Saturday, so no happy birthdays needed. I hope you get one for your birthday, Jaren, too. I hope you get one. As time goes on, the scalpers will stop. Okay, that was that. You didn't want to use that bitch after birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. 2 more years and I get to turn 30. Get to be old. Show now. Oh. I never called him Mask the Mask. Yeah, you know, I'm just an old man. You whippersnappers nowadays. So now it's not just Mask the Mask. You'll sing, I'm a fake too. An ace detective can never be as forgetful as this guy. That's true. Imposters like you are often suspicious of others as well. There we go. Really, this is too much. Next time you'll be calling me a fake too. The evidence is there. Alright. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atmey's true identity is actually Mask the Mask. Yeah, Pinocchio. Order! Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atmey's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. That's all. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Zion ain't shooting great? God damn you, Zion. Get in the paint, damn it. Oh, please. That explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atmey. The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask the Mask. But Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Mask the Mask. The security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor Department Store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness?
Damask's MO is pure genius. And so am I, Luke Atmey, ace detective.
He's turning slowly into Nigel Thornberry, and I love it.
You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, lawyer. Hold on. Wait, what? Witness, you're admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance!
Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atmey, when you assume that... Bruh! 1, that's a waste of perfectly good coffee. 2, that could have really hurt my boy Phoenix. Godot Blend, number 102. My personal favorite. Can we just say that this jazz is the best part of Godot, character or otherwise? This jazz is fucking amazing. Oh, the piano.
Mr. Godot. The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel.
Little did you know, Godot, he's writing a fanfic! Holy shit, LeBron's already at 1/3 of a triple-double? Well, shit, I got a good chance then. Come on, LeBron, give me some boards, give me some assists. Even steals if you can. Whatever you can get a triple-double easiest with LeBron. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit, my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. Oh, I love his music. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. Save the game and show us some shit. This court would like to see this definitive proof you have. Quickly. Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush?
Are you alright, Nick?
Atmey looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. Can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Atmey is in fact Mask to Mask. I think it has yet to be found. Proof? Of course I've got nothing. Huh. Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get after all. I see. Now I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. Gotta stay on the attack. Never get another chance to prove that this guy's the thief.
Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again.
It's no good. I'm just not ready yet.
But are you going to just give up and let us lose this?
So, you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer?
I can't think of a counterattack at all.
It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, you have anything... What? Who?
I fucking knew she'd be on the damn witness stand.
I'm sorry, who are you?
That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light? What are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it.
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well,
That's...
The sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn! Nick, look! It's the fucking urn! I'm gonna go get it!
And then all of the crowd, guaranteed this is the crowd that's there. Oh man, I can't believe she found her. Who the fuck is she? I gotta get that number though, man. Look at her.
Order! 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 You, madame. That urn, where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective, Luke Atmey.
Oh, Desiree, you're the best. Yeah, she's mine. Yeah, I'm a little lucky.
I've made him Philbin from Rocco's Modern Life, which is very fitting. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atmey? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one. Huh. Pathetic.
Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say?
Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. I make him sound like Joe. Peter! Peter! I can't do it. I can't do that voice, and I hate it. Peter! I don't remember Goldman. I haven't watched Family Guy in forever. It's been a while. Which one was Goldman? If you show me, I'll probably remember. The Jewish guy? I'm gonna need Goldman. Family Guy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay, I remember him. Yeah, I did kind of make him. Yeah, I did kind of make Ron him, which is very fitting. That also works very well for that character.
You're still denying that Mr. Atmey was involved.
Before casting Aspirations. Aspersions, there we go.
Aspersions. Words are tough. Before casting aspersions at Detective Atmey, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight. Is that correct?
Yes. What about it?
I've been eyeballing that cleavage. Ha! How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. Oh shit. Oh, shit just hit the fan when this track hits. You know that.
Well, what are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. He's not getting points, but he's a rebound machine right now. Oh, I need that man to start turning those rebounds into buckets.
7 boards, goddamn.
This man gonna get a double-double if he can put some boards, if he can put some buckets in. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was where the urn was before you found it.
What? I just brought it here from the detective's office.
Please, madam. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Miss Delight. Please, Nicky boy. You've gotta help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. You've gotta prove that urn was actually in the Atmey Detective Agency.
Russ became the first ever Wizards player to get over 35 points, 15 boards, and 10 assists. Wow. Okay. I mean, I did see shit. What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say?
Nick, come on! It should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we?
You're right. I remember doing that. Whatever was in there, it was hard and round. And smooth, too. Yeah. I had to do it. I apologize, but I had to do it.
Yes, it must have been the end. It must have.
But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Atmey walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn in there, I can't testify that it was.
Ah, you're right.
Huh. Looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Trite. In this town overflowing with lies, there's still a single flickering candle of truth.
Nicky boy.
Well, it's true that I never actually saw the urn. But maybe I can still testify about it from another angle. What about it, you Mr. Wright? Have you given up yet? There must be some way. You've gotta prove that urn was actually in the Atmey Detective Agency. Just because we already did that, nothing bad came about it. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints? Eh? Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, Saloya. Fingerprints indeed. He wears gloves, so I figure the fingerprints aren't gonna be a thing. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who first was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can plainly see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? The witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Nick, what are you going to do now?
Come too far to turn back now. Atmey must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that his fingerprints are on this person. This person should be on the urn. Oh, I know exactly who we talking about. We talking about Let me give you an important piece of advice. The one who keeps a cool head all the way until the game's end is the winner. Let me give you an important piece of advice, Mr. Wright. You are not going to win this game with that answer.
Really? Wow! Even the judge is making cool, snappy remarks now.
Does that mean I was wrong again? I felt like I was right there. Oh. Yeah. My fingerprints.
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyways?
He's got 11? Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. He's almost halfway there. He's almost halfway there. So that's good. It's good. We're getting there. How much time's left in the half? Mr. Atmey, do you recall the events of yesterday? It's halftime? Okay. So 11. If he can just get like 2 extra buckets and then he got all of the first half, we're good. Or an and 1. We're good. Maybe. Hopefully.
Hey Nick, come on, open it up.
He's going at 50% shooting. That's not terrible. He's been averaging about 56 to 60 for the most part. So it should hopefully come up in the second half. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time, but I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
Well, that was just my dog.
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atmey's office. Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does.
What did you say?
It's not what I said, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atmey Detective Agency. Huh. This blend, Godot blend number 107. I've decided it's a little too bitter after all. He was smoking. Order! 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 I accept the defense request. Bailiff, take this urn and... Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. Oh, he's saying I'm a co-conspirator. What are you saying? Yes, I finally broken him down. No, you haven't, Phoenix. He's a dumbass. Take a good look, everyone. I'm going batshit insane. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the treasure clown.
This guy's nuttier than a fruitcake.
You see, it was me, Austin. It was me all along. LeBron is playing LeBron ball. 15 points, 1 assist. Any boards? I am the one and only masked mask. I hope you will enjoy my little performance. Well, God damn it, that is not looking good for a triple-double. This man's going batshit. Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atmey's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously... perilously... There we go. I couldn't word it out. It couldn't come out of my mouth. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. And I can't say words. My old age is getting to me. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
Nick, you were right after all.
It was the nose. The nose gave it away. Yeah. Guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief. But he outkicked his coverage because he makes money. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. You're wrong! Wrong, I tell you! I mean... Oh, shit. Not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I... Oh, no. He's not. This can't be happening.
The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So tell it. Pronounce me guilty, please.
I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but the true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judgment. What are you talking about? I've already confessed.
I'm the thief, I tell you.
Where's Francisca when you need her? Yeah, we need Francisca here immediately.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I have brought the whip.
Mr. Joe, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Huh. Hey there, Mr. Thief.
Yes, sir?
If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess.
I'm sorry. I am afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are masked to mask, then prove it. That's what it means.
Yes, sir. I'll be happy to. He says I'll be happy to, Nick.
Kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. Boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. Now you're a man. A manly man.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I won't fail. Yeah, I swear.
Okay then. Talk. We're all listening. Oh well, let's have a listen to this confession.
The truth is, I've been masked to mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually masked to mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me! As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off. That's all.
Absolute bullshit. I don't like the direction this trial is taking. But this is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. Huh. You're doing great.
Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me. And in front of my wife.
LeBron finally got a board? Fantastic. Now he needs 9 more of them, just like the assists. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify. Alright? If you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true mask to mask.
Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Now you're a man, manly man. You may think you're the real mask to mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional.
I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity. I mean, believe me, I've got my reasons.
With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it? Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. What should I do? It sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. So why are you withholding the truth from your wife?
Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests. It's criminals.
If that's the case,
then why did you even ever start thieving to begin with? Yeah, man, if you got that, however much she's there for the money, like, why the fuck, why?
Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic.
Judge, seriously, how the fuck did you get a law degree? I mean, it's been a long time. You see how gray the hair is? He's bald, that beard. It's been a while.
But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm a Desi-holic. It's funny.
So you do have a complicated family situation after all. Alright, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony. I beg of you. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real mask to mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy.
Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway?
I like making him a crybaby. This is fun. Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change?
Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already.
Bruh, is Maya in chat? Bruh, Jaren, Maya's got that sense on your chat. Maya be lurking, man. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be demasked.
Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we?
For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy to try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn.
Anyway,
You've got no alibi? U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. But you got money. I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about not having an alibi.
But I tell you, I was in Lordy Taylor that night. No, that's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse.
Hold on.
What is it, Nick?
Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If we can prove he had an alibi, after all, this case will be a piece of cake.
Well, you're right, but...
Huh. You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. The best part of waking up is Godot in your cup. Well, I think maybe I can. Miss Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant has an alibi? I do. I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh, I've never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. Thought I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show to this court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Blackmail?
According to this letter, at 1 o'clock in the morning on the night of the crime, Mr. Ron Delight was ordered to go to the offices of KB Security.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Correct. Which is around the time the security camera photo was taken.
Oh, fucking shit, did you hear that? Holy fuck!
So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi.
No!
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordy, Taylor, and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway.
Well, Mr. Goodell, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee! Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school.
Mr. Wright, it's true that I received that blackmail letter, but whether or not I actually went there is a whole different story, right?
Oh, we've got legitimate evidence that you were there. Or do you not carry around a wallet with your name in it?
Oh, sorry if I'm sounding dramatic. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
Huh. That was brilliant.
Well, Mr. Wright, looks like you need some more evidence after all.
This stupid kid!
Now then, let's see your evidence. Demonstrate to this court that Mr. Delight actually went to KB Security that night.
Cool. I got his wallet, which was found by my boy, Larry Butts. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet?
Let's see. I carry the one. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. Because I paid. I always pay.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was, in fact, at KB Security that night.
No!
Huh.
This is indeed sad.
Romanticis? Romantithesis? What? That's a big word. That's too big for me, man. You're pulling out the big ones. That's Romanticis. That's a word.
This is indeed sad. Romanticists are blind to the reality that lies before them.
Huh? What does that mean? Thank you, Phoenix.
Why did Mr. Delight drop his wallet at KB Security? What purpose did it serve? Perhaps it was dropped by his wife to create a false alibi for her dear husband instead. Sorry, but Mr. Delight probably dropped it himself when he went to use this. The key card to KB Security's CEO's office. CEO's office. What's wrong? No snappy comebacks? Woohoo! Oh, Phoenix getting that attitude going. The fact is that Mr. Delight entered the CEO's office around 1 o'clock that night. No! Not gonna lie, that one hurt. Order! Damn it. So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. Looks like a perfect case for the defense.
Objection!
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge. But to me... well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate this CEO at all? Yeah, the dude on the stand is the CEO, bro. Huh? Well, no. I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail and no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point. Not sure what I think of it myself. Claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office. But you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There is someone else who can testify. This is the person who can testify that the card key was used at 1 a.m. that night. Oh, God damn it. Joking me. If it smells, it's always the butts. Who is this useless-looking young man? You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. I remember this thing about a thinker. That's about it. There's a clock, right? Just looking at this picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
Looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago.
He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh? The question at hand is this key card. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this key card's data. He did a spit take. Are we done? Is it over? Well, Mr. Godot. The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime.
But that means Zion's at 15. Getting there. 6 more, or no, 10 more. Just 5 more buckets, Zion. 5 more buckets. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Mask Damask in this photo. Huh. Looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. Still going his perfect 50%? We'll get there. Just take enough shots, Zion. Just take enough shots. All he's got to do is take 10 shots, 10 more shots, and we've got it. So then...
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Yeah! I just think you came at the right time with that. As I was talking about Zion needing to make shots. Good timing on that. And I actually heard it this time around. Maybe I fixed things. Great timing, man. Welcome to the stream. You caught the end of it, too. Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Mask Damask.
Good job! You did it, Nick!
That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Court is now adjourned. So since it looks like we finished this up, we will start up the beginning of the next one. We won't go into it, but we'll see exactly what's going to take place in the next episode. You ain't done? Wait, there's more in this chapter? Okay. Well, I guess there is more, because we probably have to find out who Mask Damask is. Legitimately.
Nick, you did it! You went right after all.
That was part 2. You mean, it was trial number 1. Actually,
I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy. Oh, Miss Delight. I was about to say, I thought it was weird because there's a trophy in this part that we haven't gotten to yet. And I thought it was weird because I'm like, where is Miss Old Bag? Because she should be part of this. I knew you can do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick.
Oh, pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Who is this woman?
Oh, she's nobody. She's just,
You're blushing. How dare you do this stuff in front of Mystic Maya?
fucking Pearl about to throw hands, man.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Right hand. Left hand. Ouch. She slapped me. Pearl trying to hook Phoenix and Maya up. She's been trying to do this from the get-go.
Ah, Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick,
Yes?
you're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client. No, I'll never forgive you.
Ow! A double slap. She turned into Clefairy Jigglypuff.
Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the secret end back, and the thief has been caught.
You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here.
But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I love how Maya says no comments about Pearl bitch slapping Phoenix. Yep, she don't care. Oh please, you're embarrassing me. If we won the chase, then why does this, if we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum?
But I'm the thief. Actually, what's the point now?
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie.
I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is...
Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. I ain't your buddy, guy. I ain't your guy, pal. I ain't your pal, man. I ain't your man, buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. What? Well, that's a plot twist I didn't see coming. We need... Oh my god. Does it smell? Was it the butts?
Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before?
Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Wait, but... Body?
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. The same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen. The CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about the piece of info I helped you out with today? Helped me out? What? On October 12th, 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron DeLight was in the CEO's office. The scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued. There we go. Must have been imbrued with utter rage.
What are you saying? Imbrued with rage?
Come on. Don't tell me you didn't know. Oh, you didn't know? Imbrued, man. Imbrued. Not to be confused with Embiid. Ron DeLight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Employee of KB Security? Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No way!
Zion's at 18? I feel it! feel it. We're getting there. How much time's left? Tell me how much time's left.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No. That's a lie. It can't be true.
117 in the third. Ooh, we're running low.
Still got a whole quarter, but need those points.
But I am a thief, I tell you.
Rhonda Light, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder. Meanwhile, Lillard is 6 of 11 in threes. Hey, I'll take it. He got me the 5 I needed real quick.
What? This can't. This is impossible.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite.
God, that sax, man, it's too good.
You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
This guy. Who the heck is this guy? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Nick, how could this be happening?
Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. He's the jobber lawyer after he went through a main protag level up character.
That would be amazing if it was. That would be so great.
And the one who established his presence at the scene was me.
Yeah! Ronnie!
To be continued? Oh, arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? Next time on Phoenix Wright. Next time on Ace Attorney Ball Z. Last time on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Ball Z. Phoenix's client was arrested in front of him for murder. Wright's the one who set him up. Signs at 21, 2 more buckets! 2 more buckets! Your boy feels good! Alright. This, though, is where we're gonna call a close to this stream. We got all the hype now for me possibly winning some money with Zion getting 25. Hopefully he can get it. But we're gonna call, excuse me, a close to this stream right here. If you weren't here for the part where I got a text about my PS3 showing up, or PS3, PS5, we'll be on that come Monday for Final Fantasy. Or you know what? Who knows? Maybe I'll do something special tomorrow instead of Pokemon. I might change things up. Who knows? I might do a one-off stream tomorrow. You got the upgrade version? I don't know. It was technically used. Got it off eBay. So, I don't know. We'll see. But apparently they only had it for a little bit of time, and then we're moving, so they got rid of it. Oh, talking about Final Fantasy VII. Oh, I'll probably get the upgrade off the PS5. I'm assuming. Maybe not. Either way. Who knows? But with that, let me get the music that we normally end with going. You mean the free one? Well, that's not good. Then I don't got that one. But apparently, like all the games, at least from what I know, are playable on the PS5. Except Fortnite. You can't do Fortnite on PS5 unless you get it on PS5 apparently. We'll see. We'll see. I still have to get it, transfer everything over. We'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I do know at least I'll be able to get Cyberpunk for PS5, which is cool. Because I have disc of that, and it's a disc PS5, so we're good on that. We'll see what happens. I'm doing it tomorrow, so I'll be transferring everything tomorrow. So, who knows? With that, though, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Adisic for being here just at the very end, but coming in with the perfect timing. Appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna do something tomorrow. Who knows whether it's something on the PS5 or whether we go right back into a Pokemon trading card game. Keep your eyes on the schedule if you want to know what's gonna happen, or even maybe I'll change real quick once I know what I'm doing on the stream. But we'll see. Who knows? It's gonna be late. I'm gonna be doing it probably about 9 Eastern, maybe a little bit earlier. Who knows? Probably not. But with that, I appreciate you guys being here one last time, and as I've been doing for the last couple times now, I will see you guys, wait for it, next time.